How's it going, everybody? This is GoldenBolt, and welcome back for some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. In the last episode, we began the final story chunk, escorting Gengar first up to the top of Mount Freeze, and now here in Murky Cave. And yes, it is within seconds of starting the episode, and yes, I did hit a freaking confused dizzy trap. Hate that for myself. But yeah, man, we are back. We are here. We are, adventuring through Murky Cave. I'm sure everybody has seen, exactly what's been going on in the United States this past weekend and tail end of last week and everything. Hope everybody's been able to take the time to reflect on that, because I do think it is important to, reflect on that stuff. And, of course, if you need anybody to talk to or anything like that, we're a very loving community out here, man. So I'd like to imagine that, I know that you guys are all, wonderfully, very welcoming, very, amazing people who, what I'm trying to say is just like, man, the Black Lives Matter movement is so important. And if you don't, if you're not privy to the events that happened this past weekend and all that, I do think it is important to check out, because it is a human rights kind of issue. And I want to be on the right side of history, of course, and let you guys know that that was not okay, and nothing like that will ever be okay. But anyway, we are here for some relief of that stuff. And while it is topical, I did want to kind of bring it up and know that, I of course support you and love each and every one of you, man. Absolutely check out the Black Lives Matter movement. It is very important, and Black lives do matter. Now more than ever. Anyway, we are going to have some fun now, and not do some, and hopefully put a smile on your face is what I'm trying to say. And we'll adventure through this goofy dungeon with this literal walking face up here, hopefully this can be a nice little escape from those of you, all who were very affected by everything. If you missed it, Gengar wants to solve what's going on with his curse. And typically, we are, nearing the end of the LP at this point. But there are a couple dungeons that are unlocked after you finish up with Gengar, man. So we are going to do those before we actually hit a full-on finale. And I realize I probably should have used that empowerment seed on Alfredo, but I'm greedy, I'm freaking greedy. I don't know. This is just where you're at when you've done 50 plus episodes of Mystery Dungeon. Especially having an actual quote-unquote successful trip through Purity Forest, man. That was so crazy. But yeah, Murky Cave, dude. We're trying to... Oh, wow. Excuse me, I got some water here with me. But it's crazy how we just, find the stairs now. And through Purity Forest, it was, last room every time, man. Last freaking room. I also wanted to showcase some of the fan art that I have seen since the request there. I don't think, some of it may be a little older, but it's just something I had just now noticed. Again, if you want to go ahead and send in some fan art, go ahead and do that by tweeting me at GoldenBolt, dropping it in our Discord channel, which is the artwork Discord channel for the GoldenBolt Discord. Which is in the description if you'd like to join. It's a good time. You should come hang out. There are funny memes there sometimes. And there are card gauge emojis. So, what's not to love? Also, a bunch of GoldenBolt emojis, past and present. Like the original... I went and made an emoji of the original GoldenBolt icon that I drew in 2010 probably, I guess. That's so crazy. Oh no, wow, that normally would terrify me, that's why I instinctively went oh no. But it's we're good. We're not in Purity Forest, we're in Murky effing Cave. The cave is murky. Oh god, only 10 damage. What are you, weak? He's like, holy crap, I didn't need to have 600 damage done to me, man. Do we want to get this guy? Oh, Porygon Z. I don't think we've seen a Porygon Z yet. All right, wary walk. All right, yeah, join me, friend. Yes, that's kind of, man, he freaks me out, though. Porygon Z's just kind of amorphous body is just not cool to look at. I don't like looking at weird contorting things like that, dude, so I don't know. Super weird. But anyway, Murky Cave is a relatively short dungeon. I think it's only 19 floors, actually. So can you imagine, this could have been, if this was the finale, this episode would have been like almost already over, and that would have been sad, man. So we're gonna play through the other dungeons. I don't know if the next episode will be the finale, but it very well could be at this point. Which means we need to tie... Hi! Oh, a Lombre that I get to murder myself. Tie up some loose ends, I should say. Oh god, with some other LPs that we've done, and, you know, Sword being the one that comes to mind first, which we may just kind of record an extra long episode of or something like that, instead of putting it in these, like, 30-minute episodic kind of chunks, because it is toward the end, and I did say I wanted to do the, wow, Porygon Z with Signal Beam. I was like, you want to join me, Espeon? You're awesome. Where? Alfredo must be like... Yeah, I was like, boy must be way at the tail end, and there he was. But yeah, man, we are oh, Corfish, do you have anything? No, Corfish, get out of here, man. Well, I don't know. I don't think we have enough for I think, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have a full army, so we're good. I'm never gonna that's one thing I'm never gonna forget about playing this, doing this LP, was the first time I amassed an army and being like, wow, you can have a freaking army. It's so weird too how, like, this dungeon is, you know, definitely supposed to be like the end. I'd like Marsh Tomp, that'd be cool. Definitely supposed to be like the end of the story and all that, but here we are, and it's relatively easy. But maybe that's the point. Maybe you're supposed to do this before you're supposed to do Purity Forest and things like that. But, you know, we're hardcore. It's gonna be really sad to see this dungeon go also, man. I'm gonna be really bummed. Because, you know, we'll have done a full Let's Play of it where we covered every dungeon, which is something I haven't done, I don't think, in a Mystery Dungeon game since Super, which is crazy. Which I guess that is, in order, the most recent one, but man, it's really, really wild to see that we're, you know, almost through this, and then I hear tell of a WiiWare Mystery Dungeon, wink wink nudge nudge, which we may need to, and it's so crazy that WiiWare Mystery Dungeon is like accessible now, because that thing was so not accessible for the longest time, and I remember seeing it and like reading about it and being like, what is this, and why can I not get it? But it was like just super like region locked, and I never even like tried to get it. Look at Whiskash over here. He's like, hey, how's it going, man? Okay, I was just reading a text there. Sorry about that, you guys. That super exciting project I was talking to you about from work just got pushed back, so either I'm gonna have more time to just kind of relax, or it's going to be even crazier because it's going to be more planning stage. I think doing Golden Bolt episodes, like, you know, like Let's Plays, has really kind of complicated my process on wanting to, like, on the creation of, like, things, you know, just whatever it is. Because, like, you do Golden Bolt episodes or just Let's Plays, like, this episode is not going to be, like, I'm not gonna go and like, well, did that bit work or something like that. I'm not gonna do something like that. Are you good over there, man? Okay. I'm not gonna be like, well, did that work? Let's maybe reconceptualize all of this, or, you know, reapproach how I sang this note or something like that. Which you would in other productions, but with this, I'm just like, you know, let's do the episode, let's edit, let's put it out, you know? And with streaming, it's even worse because you're like, this is already out, like, as I'm doing it. It's crazy. So like working on developing other projects and having so much like time to plan it out is so like weird to me, because I'm like, I'm just so used to like doing something and it just being out immediately. You good over there, Quinty? Anyway, I believe we are here at the end of Murky Cave. We're here at last. This is it? This is the deepest floor of the Murky Cave? Yeah, it's got some weird drippy walls there. Oh, look. Which I do have to say, are slightly less drippy than I imagine them to be. They are kind of weird, but they kind of just look more like stones here than like seeping stuff. There's a hollow spot. Guess that stone goes in there. Gengar placed the nine-tail crest in the hollow spot. Nice triangle mouth there, Gengar. What's this about? Nothing's happening. Huh? I thought I heard something. Did you just say something? Literally haven't spoken the entire time of this, entire game, Gengar. You don't know me at all. That's odd. I could have sworn I heard something. Welcome. Welcome to the Murky Cave! Wouldn't that be so funny? I am the judge of darkness, and I speak with and now I have, like, no problem speaking. You have nothing to fear from me. I mean you no harm. Just now, a key was inserted to break a curse. Aren't you excited? The curse is it the one on Gardevoir? Answer carefully, because you may be cursed forever. Exactly. Please lift the curse now. I can't allow that right away. You have to play our game. I first must know if you've earned the right. Maybe in my past life I was a game show host. I must evaluate you. You must tell me what you think is behind door number 666. It's like, it's like this demonic cave. What, are you going to test me? What, I have to fight some boss creature? Oh no, nothing so barbaric. GB will have to do that. All I need is for some questions to be answered. However... Oh, wow, yeah, that looks exactly like the same. Gengar, you will not be doing the answering. GB, wow, you will answer. I hope, I didn't get the shot. That's funny. I was trying to get the shot with his mouth open and it just said GB. What are you saying? Why is someone else speaking for me? Let me do it. Gengar, your heart is interwoven with conflicting emotions. You will probably never show the truth within your heart. What? GB will enter Gengar's heart. Please navigate carefully through Gengar's emotions. Ah, wonderful. Hi, Gengar's heart. If you fail to draw out Gengar's true feelings, the curse will never be broken. Hey, GB, don't you dare fool around. I'll make you pay for it. You have but one chance. GB, do your best. Fine. It is time. First of all, why does Gengar wish to break this curse? Well... it's to help Gardevoir. That's a lie, isn't it? Didn't Gengar abandon Gardevoir long ago? Or did Gengar want to save Gardevoir now? I would say that he came to understand her. He came to understand Gardevoir's feelings. What is it you claim to understand? What do you claim to be Gardevoir's feelings? Caring for Gengar. I see. Gardevoir became a presence without a physical form because she bore the curse. But even then, Gardevoir never stopped caring for Gengar. Having learned that, Gengar now wants to save Gardevoir. It makes sense. However, until now, Gengar had forgotten entirely about Gardevoir, correct? And now Gengar wants to save Gardevoir. Isn't that asking a lot? That's true, it is. Yeah, I see. You say this because Gengar is willing to face the consequences. Gengar is coming to the aid of Gardevoir because he wants to help. Is that what you claim? No, I understand now. My questions are finished. I would love if it had like subtle, that kind of music. Gengar, whether you have the right to break the curse or not. I will now render my judgment. The curse could not be lifted. GB's face. Wait. It is most regrettable, but the curse on Gardevoir will last all eternity. Wait a minute! Let me say something. It's true. I abandoned Gardevoir and ran. I was afraid that the curse would fall on me. I had to get away, no matter what. That's what I thought. It didn't take long for me to forget about the curse and about Gardevoir. Many long years passed, but Gardevoir, she never forgot about me. One night, In GB's dream, Gardevoir said this. She said that she considered me an irreplaceable friend, that she still believed we would meet again. Gardevoir kept thinking about someone like me, but how selfish I was. I lived carefree all this time. I realize now how selfish I was. It's not just Gardevoir. His mouth looks like a boomerang. GB, not Gardevoir, put up with my selfishness and brought me here. And Quentin and Alfredo are chopped liver, I guess. Which is just the oldest thing I could have said that made me sound like I'm 150. I finally know what I was missing, what I lacked. It was something for the others, a sense of gratitude. Ah, the big mouth. The lock bearing the curse. It is opened. This was all a test. And there she is. Gardevoir! It worked, Gengar. Ninetales. But I don't know what you're saying. The curse has been broken. I cast my curse and raged at your twisted heart. When your heart gained what it had been missing, the curse was shattered. The final key to break the curse was your sense of gratitude. Then, Gardevoir. You may be reassured. Gardevoir has returned. She will soon awaken. However, the fact that you were her partner in the past, Gardevoir will have no recollection of that. That doesn't matter. Gardevoir is back. That's enough for me. He's a changed poke person, isn't he? Anyway, we've safely finished an adventure at Murky Cave, which would otherwise mean the finale, but we are not calling this the finale. I cannot stress that enough. I know that we are, it may seem that way, and I did say that Murky Cave would be the last one, but there are two... Oh, I don't have a thing for Mudkip. I forgot about that. There are 2 more dungeons that we have unlocked now that having completed this, I do believe. Decrepit Lab. Sure, Porygon Z. I didn't know I actually bought Decrepit Lab, so we're good. All right. And Quentin's there. Thank you so much. My curse has been lifted. You did this for me even though I had never met you before. I have no idea how to thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much for saving me. Good for you, Gardevoir. Hey, GB, Quentin, thanks for getting me through this. This is my thanks. We get a mobile scarf. Was sent to Kangaskhan storage. Adios. Oh, wait, please. What is it now? Your name. Please, what is your name? Keh. The name's Gengar. Glad to meet you. My name is Gardevoir. I'm also glad to meet you. Bittersweet. But we've saved Gardevoir. Everything in the Pokemon world is basically back to normal. And GB has just a handful of adventures left ahead of him. Good morning, GB. And good old Pelipper coming as usual to drop the news in our mailbox. He has a, particular way of dropping that stuff into there, huh? Gengar and Gardevoir. Isn't it great that the curse on Gardevoir is broken? 2 of them can make lots of new memories. I'm certain of it. Well, isn't that great, Quentin? Anyway, let's go ahead and check the mail. Mount Freeze for a gold ribbon. That's decent, I guess. Oh, I forgot that she was there. I was thinking she was in Pokemon Square. Gardevoir, how are you? I've done a lot of thinking. I would like to join Team Goldenbolt and help on rescues. Please, may I become a member? I don't know what happens if you say no, but I would never say no. I promise to do my best for the team. And there we go. A level 50 Gardevoir joins the team. No nickname for you because you're Gardevoir and you're important. Does he say anything now? Oh, nope. Just the Buried Relic music box, which I'll never freaking get. But yeah, everybody, that officially wraps up the story of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. There is officially no more story to be had. Shiftry just, talks about that. We found everything. We've evolved. We've, gone through every major dungeon. The thing that I would like to check now is to see if those other 2 dungeons have just appeared or if there's something, that I need to do to unlock it because they're 2 dungeons that I don't think I've ever actually done before. Nope, there they are. Marvelous Sea and Fantasy Strait, the final 2 dungeons. One is 18 floors and one is 25 floors. Yeah, things that I suppose we will be knocking out in the finale episode, which I guess will be next time, you guys. And of course, Mew here at Buried Relic is dang near impossible to find. So the thing with Mew that I think I'm going to be doing is, just playing the game on my own time, and on the off chance that I do run into Mew, I am probably going to, just pop the game in to record it and just be like, look, I did it. Also, we should probably just, get all the camps. I'm surprised I don't have all the camps yet. Poison Swamp, let's get them all while we're here, man. Got it, here we go. We all love camps. Man, so that's crazy, you guys. That means that we're going to be hitting the actual end of this LP this week. Jeez, it's so sad. I don't want to leave it behind, man, but, we might as well get all the camps while we're here, spend all our freaking money, and unlock everything. And good old Wigglytuff will see you, and eventually in the Explorers remake, because you punks better know that that's happening. Man, yes, we're unlocking every dang thing. What do we have left? I got 2 more that I haven't unlocked. Oh, I can almost get them. I almost had enough money to get every single one. That's really funny. Anyway, let's get the last one, which is Waterfall Lake. And stay tuned here, guys, because I am going to do a rant. If you are like, what's he going to do next? I'm going to do it. Wow, I have a lot of freaking money. Wish I had that much money. Holy crap. Let's not withdraw that much. I guess we should probably withdraw. Whatever. That's probably good. 12 grand. I'll just withdraw $12,000 out. Or is it 12,000 coins, I guess, so more like not that. Let's go ahead and get the last, the last camp, Waterfall Lake, weirdly enough, which is just like a normal freaking camp. We are going to do a rescue mission here. Oh, yay, he gave me a you got everything. Yay, we got everything. And of course, the Lucario rank thing will be something I get one day, too. So cool. Well, we've got a little bit of time left in the episode, so why not just go to... this one has a special reward for us. We got a special reward in Grand Sea as well. And we got 2 things here in Grand Sea, so why don't we grab those? Might be fun to just do an easygoing kind of, just fun mission on the side before we go to Marvelous Sea and Fantasy Strait. Which will be both in the next episode, which I do believe is going to be the finale. It's a little sad, man. I don't want it to be done. Grand Sea, let's do it. And we'll take our X-ray specs, of course. I don't want the LP to be over, man, but we've been doing it for a while now. We've been doing it since March when it came out. This game came out before, okay. Good to know. Thank you, sir. This game came out before, I forget what, I think it came before Animal Crossing, really. Man, that freaking tan. There's a little bit more of a challenge here at Grand Sea than there was at the other, than at Murky Cave, of course, because we haven't been there in a little bit. So, might be fun to kind of tack it on to the end of the episode here. Inviting Orb. Who cares about that at yet another water-based... There's so many water-based dungeons. I mean, both of the other ones are also water-based. Marvelous Sea and Fantasy Strait, both of them are water-based. Dang it, of course, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way at the wrong time. Quentin's gonna kill everybody in line. Got the long way, wrong time. Last room on the floor. You know what I'm fighting for. I don't know what I'm saying, though. Man, it's gonna be really depressing to see this go, but there are so many other things that that we get to try out now, and nothing like when you get to put a fresh coat of paint on the channel. You know what I mean? Like nothing like getting to try out a either a new game like those new mystery dungeons. Also, I'm very curious to see because there are 3 versions of it, so. I've got to do some research on that, man, and figure out exactly, if it's necessary to do all 3 versions. Is the story the same? Is there really a story at all? Because I guess that game would have been the precursor to Gates. Sure, I don't think we have a Man-Tyke yet. So, yeah, it's all, going to be completely new. Yes. Sorry, fainted Pokemon. So yeah, well, I mean, it's going to be totally foreign. The artwork looks like Pokemon Rumble, which I don't gosh, it's been so long since Pokemon Rumble. I don't even remember if that was on or that was a game you could get before. Oh, baby G, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to leave you to die in the sea. That makes me feel so awful, but I can't give you our freaking, faint. It's Pokemon. That doesn't happen in Pokemon. They just pass out endlessly from hunger. It's totally cool. But yeah, I gotta check out to see if those other, if it's important to play all of them. Slash, if it's the same story across the board, maybe we play one of them and then, wow, Cotter Orb, wow, confused. Maybe we play one of them and then do all the bonus dungeons on the other ones. I don't really know. Maybe we play through one of them and then we stream the other dungeons on the other two. That could be the case, maybe. I just like spit out ideas while I'm doing a full episode of not even a game that we're in, just kind of speculating about, I don't know, what might be on the channel at some point. Who knows? If it's, I wonder how, I guess what, do you just, I guess you load it into Dolphin or something like that. I'm not sure how you would actually do it. I haven't looked up how to actually, make them playable because they were on WiiWare, which is just like the most antiquated thing of all time. Well, I don't know if I should call it antiquated. In a lot of ways, WiiWare was kind of a predecessor to Steam. In a weird kind of way. I may have people combating that theory, but that's kind of how I think about it. Like, Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people was kind of like a very steamy type game, and that was on WiiWare. It was like shovelware, basically. Just games like that of just like, hey, we made this and it can also run on Steam or, other things, I guess. There were some that were Wii specific. I don't know. It was like a weird combo of like Wii Shop and like a Steam clone. I don't know, and its own kind of thing, or a Steam grandfather. I don't know. I wonder how like Wikipedia describes WiiWare. I would love to search that up. WiiWare. Okay, here we go. WiiWare was a service that allowed Wii users to download games and applications specifically designed and developed for the Wii. Okay, so not quite what I said. So it was like the Wii Shop, but for Wii only. So I guess not like Steam. I was like, yeah, it's totally like Steam, dude. Just kidding. Not at all. So it was like pre-eShop, I guess. Sort of, yeah. But, it's like similar to the eShop, but not quite virtual console, I guess. It's a weird little thing that was like totally abandoned. Well, it's just because the Wii was so freaking omnipresent, man. Like, I know people who are like, yeah, my parents still have a Wii, or something like that. It's like, a Wii? 2006, man. It's like been over, I think that's when it came out. What a freaking, I almost said revolutionary system, but then I remembered, like, well, isn't that the goal? Because it was originally called the Nintendo Revolution. Just like the Switch was called the NX. How weird was that, huh? Totally forgot about that. I like how Alfredo's literally done nothing so far. He's like, I'm just here, man. I'm just here for the ride. We're here in Grand Sea again, doing some rescues, doing some A ranks, man. A ranks are easy mode now. I used to see A ranks and be like, oh no, whatever will I do? What is this? Foe hold. I got a bunch of those now. I don't even need them because they're not even difficult. Yes, Marvelous Sea and Fantasy Strait. I'm kind of disappointed. Ooh, a life seed. I'm kind of disappointed that Fantasy Strait wasn't turned into like a fairy type dungeon, because fantasy, obviously, it sounds like very fairy type. Oh, should have given that to myself, but it's okay, I guess. GB sees himself as worthless. Apparently, he's just like, everyone else should have more health than me. It's fine. Or I just prioritize my team members, I guess. Because I don't want them to suck. It's okay if I suck because I'm playing as myself. Hey, speaking of not sucking, we're hitting level 72. Yeah, I'll probably do, and we may also just do some streams as well. He's gonna live, Quentin. Quentin, he's gonna live. Well, now he's not. And now he's super not, because he is with us, and he's also not in a camp yet, so we haven't gotten him. We also may, you know, after the LP ends, I wouldn't rank out that this is that, you know, the next episode will be the last time we see GB and Quentin. I wouldn't bet on that because, I'm sure we'll live stream. I was like, I'm sure we'll live stream other things of just me doing missions some days, just to get up to that Lucario rank someday. Because really, like, I don't think that that's LP material because it's not really content. It's just kind of like an achievement, in my humble opinion, at least. I don't really know though. Just my thoughts. Also crazy that, like, you know, I was watching old YouTube videos. Not my, well, some of them were my own. Just like old Let's Player videos, and it's so funny to see like the time limit thing. And like, I remember we got raised to 15-minute time limits, and then it's so crazy now because I was like, I'm gonna stick to around 20 minutes, and that was the case for years. And then it's like it's not viable algorithmically to do that anymore. So you need to kind of stick with, you know, the 30-minute thing is what's up. Apparently, that's how you do it. Patch of Scarf, nah, we're pretty close. Wow, just straight up a leech trap. Straight up just a leech trap. That's great. Oh, we had a, okay, Remoraid. I don't really want, oh, I guess we don't have Remoraid, so join me for squad up, Remoraid. I cannot find the exit, so, you know, what's new? Me not finding the exit is definitely not one of them. What is going on? I keep hearing like a low thumb. Ah, lovely. I keep hearing like a boom, boom way in the background. What is that? Do you guys hear that? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Being paranoid, hearing something. I'm paranoid. All right, let's go up. Let's go on up. Okay, good on you there, man. Look at Manti go. Lock on. Look at him go. I'm just gonna get this nose pass now. And then we're gonna finish the one dungeon, and then, you know, finale ahoy. We will, no, I want to get to, gotta get to floor 15, man. Gotta get to floor 15. Yeah, so I imagine the finale will be a bit of a longer episode if we're going to squeeze both of those dungeons into it. Unless, like, an 18-floor dungeon ends up being, like, supremely difficult. Which I can't imagine it is, but on the off chance it is. I mean, I don't know if I've ever done Marvelous Sea before. Or Fantasy Strait. I recognize Fantasy Strait, so maybe I did on my own someday. But not, oh god. Not, like, as a LP thing. Maybe we did do Fantasy Strait on some LP. I would really have to go back and check to see, because, man, I just don't remember. Okay, well, this guy's asleep, which means it's gonna have to get beat. Oh. I don't really care about another Remoraid. Okay. It sure has the Purity Forest feel to it, doesn't it? Where things just like appear and they're just like, I'm here now. It's like, hey, Alfredo, you're gonna actually do stuff because my belly is low. So here you go. Look at you doing stuff. Oh. Let's use a lasso orb. I love that. Oh, it's... So is it... It's not... Or is it one room? It essentially makes a monster house? I don't know. Is there any sense in that? I guess just to make it so you're having a more pleasant time walking through the dungeon. Except for this guy, he's like, I don't care about that lasso orb, man. I don't care what you do. I'm gonna break the rules constantly. So, I'll see you later. Always the last. Okay. Oh, look at you using Harden. Goodbye. Wow, that actually was very effective. I sat there and taunted you, Anorith, and I shouldn't have done that. Let's keep going, and here is the last floor we need to be at. The 15th floor, right when the music changes. Spooky. Where's that? Okay, he's just down here. I didn't even realize the horsey wasn't on our team. Didn't even realize it. Okay. Getting surrounded, I see. Ghastly, ghastly. All right. Well, there we have it, everybody. We finished this mission here, and yeah, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and escape from the dungeon. We did do Grand C on stream. I forget what episode that was, but man, we recruited a lot of Pokemon right there. Yeah, I don't know how long the other episode is. The finale episode's going to be maybe up to an hour or something like that. Because I like to do my credits as well. Man, it's so crazy. It's like we come back and there's only Come back from streaming and there's only like 3 episodes left, and that's it. And that's freaking it, man. We definitely got some good playing out of this game, man. It definitely got its use. It definitely got its money's worth, is what I should say. And I'll up that rank off screen. Don't you worry. Mew and that will likely be done separately. As maybe like a little bit. I've done bonus episodes before. Hey, Ghastly was like, I am the special reward. No, thank you for your nickname there, Ghastly. All right. Well, I suppose that is all, man. We are all finished up here, and yeah, one more episode to go, everybody. Let's have Pelipper deliver our mail for what will likely be the second to last time, because we'll do it after Marvelous Sea before we go to Fantasy Straight. Gift dojo tickets, yes. All right, well, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode off here, and I will see you guys in the finale of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me on this installment of our adventure. From me to you, have a very nice day, and I will see you guys next time.